it didn't just come to me, right? Like I built Seamless and the software to help me sell, and it changed my life. I went from making, below 6 figures to 6 figures to 7 figures, right? And I just know if I could do it, anyone could do it. So when I took all the money to build Seamless full time, it was like, okay, if we're gonna do this, let's help a lot of people. Let's have a big mission. So at first it was like, hey, I want to positively impact 100,000 people. And then you do that. And you're like, okay, well, I want to impact 1 million people. And then you do that. And it's like, okay, well, we're thinking too small. We're operating too small. Let's go for 1 billion, 1/7 of the global population. And then as we get close to hundreds of millions, it's like, we'll probably change that to 2 billion, 3 billion, whatever, right? But I know that at a high level, you would think that there's 1 billion professionals out there globally, and every professional needs to connect with someone. And that's why we built Seamless, to help the world connect, opportunity to help the world connect with each other, to democratize the ability to connect with anyone, anytime, anywhere, regardless of your race, regardless of your religion, regardless of your income bracket, regardless of where you came from. I want to help you. If you've got a message, a product, or service, I want to help you get it out there to the people that desperately need them. And that's exactly what Seamless does. You know, you're one list away from the life you want, the family you want, the relationships that you want, that will change your life forever for the better. And that's essentially where the mission to positively impact 1 billion people came from. Something I'd be disappointed in that I never get to experience right now that's on my mind.
Yeah.
IPO.
Okay.
1,000-person customer conference live, and then turning it from 1,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 100,000. Monthly masterminds, and getting, 1 million people into the Seamless.ai President's Club. Yeah, my office, I've got all these posters in my office of like, no risk, no Rari, early bird gets the Lambo, fly or fall for Rolls Royce. And I want to get rid of all of the posters just because I personally don't give a shit about the material stuff anymore. I didn't. And then you do, and then you don't. You go through phases and seasonalities of your life. And I want that wall to be small pictures with a little award and the person's picture on my wall. I want a full massive wall of every single person that won those awards. So every day when I want to quit, I look at the wall. People that were positively changing, the 6-7 figure club winners. Anytime I want to quit or give up or throw in the towel or not push us to go as large and as big as possible, I look at that wall because I'm working here and the wall is that way. So when I'm working, I'm literally looking and I'm seeing it all the time. I want the wall to just be filled with President's Club winners. So, getting millions of people on Seamless, getting 1 million people into the President's Club Award. It's really, honestly, all my goals. 100 million ARR in IPO, 1 million people into the President's Club, 10 #1 bestsellers, and 1 million books sold, 10% body fat, 1,000 real estate investments, helping every single employee achieve financial freedom, and more importantly, maximize their professional, personal, spiritual, mental, and health. And then lastly, #1 best husband. If I don't accomplish those goals, I'm going to be pissed on my deathbed. New activities, key activities that entrepreneurs should invest their time in. Man, there's a lot. Top 2 things. #1, success leaves clues. Success leaves answers to all of the problems that you've got. So if you're an entrepreneur or a new founder, whatever problem or task that you need to get accomplished, there are thousands of people that have already accomplished and achieved the things that you want to do. Find out who they are, study them, buy their books, buy their courses, buy their masterminds, read everything that they do, use all the technology and the products that they use. And if I would have known this 20 years ago, we'd have a multi-billion-dollar company by now. And this is why I went all in on speed reading. I've gone through multiple speed reading courses. I actually started my first speed reading course 8 or 10 years ago didn't really use it in read. And then about 3 years ago, went through more speed reading courses, and now I read a book a day. Because I know any problem that I've got, success leaves clues. There's answers to every single problem out there by experts who have had that problem, solved the problem, and then documented how to address that problem for people in the future. The reason why you write a book or create a course or a mastermind or create a sales technology like Seamless is because you want to help. You've got something to serve people, to help them accomplish their goals and dreams. And success leaves answers, success leaves clues. Anything you need to do to build your company, any challenge that you're facing, follow the clues, find the people who have accomplished it and who have achieved that level of success. Number 2, don't be egotistical. No matter how rich or how poor you are, no matter how much you know or don't know, wake up every day hungry to improve, coachable, hungry to improve, hungry to find people that could coach you, tell you what you need to do, whether it's team members, peers, coworkers, mentors, experts, investors, you name it. The minute that you think you know it all is the minute that you actually know absolutely nothing. And then our 4 core values here at Seamless: you got to be positive, you got to be coachable, you got to be hardworking, you got to do whatever it takes, which is the new book, right? So the third thing I would say is have the right core values and execute the right core values every day. Positivity, coachability, hard work, whatever it takes. You do those things, you should be unstoppable with building your next venture. Anything where they're not connecting to the prospect, like connecting, pitching, closing the prospect, anything that deals with any sales activities outside of that is a complete waste of time. Salespeople should not be researching contacts they need to sell to, companies that they need to sell to, emails, phone numbers, insights for people that they need to sell to. That could all be automated with Seamless.ai or other tech out there. They shouldn't be wasting time on, honestly, this is going to be super out there, super aggressive. They should not be wasting time on travel to and from offices. They should not waste their time on laundry, on yard work, on errands, grocery shopping, meals, anything that has nothing to do with prospect, pitch, closing new sales. You are wasting your time. You are wasting your potential. You're wasting your income potential. This is why I outsource everything. This is why I try to wear the same thing every day. I don't want my mind to be thinking about what do I got to wear? What do I got to eat? What do I got to buy? It's about creating and automating everything that doesn't deal with selling to make your life super simple so that you can go all in on maximizing your sales success. So use technology like Seamless to automate your endless list building, your manual CRM data entry, your contact info finding work. Okay, boom, now you've got the top of the funnel automated. Then you got to automate your personal life that takes up time. Then of course, if you've got a family and things like that, you want to automate all this stuff so that if you're not working, you're spending 100% of your time with your family and your friends. You can't lose time. The most valuable thing in our life right now is time. You can't pay for it back. There's no amount of money that you could spend or make that will get you more time back, that will buy you more time. Actually, the only thing that will buy you time is by investing in all of these things that automate the things that waste your time. I also have a driver. So, even though I've got all these super cars and exotic cars and all this shit, I hate driving them because I know when I'm driving, I'm not maximizing the work that I need to do. Yes, I take conference calls, and typically anytime I drive, I am on work calls. But I've got a driver so that way, anywhere I'm driving, I don't need to think about driving. I don't need to think about where I'm going, how to get there, traffic. I can literally just have the driver and then I work. Crank. Squeeze the juice out of every second. Automate it all. We are hiring here at Seamless.ai. That is right. We have over 850 positions open right now, hundreds of SDRs, hundreds of AEs, 50 engineers across every department in the company. We're hiring nearly 850 positions this year. So if you want to work for Seamless.ai, help the world connect opportunity, apply at seamless.ai/careers, seamless.ai/careers, seamless.ai/careers.